Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Warsword Conquest. We are currently in the city of Drakenhof. In there is currently no vampire lord, but there is a dwarf patrol roaming outside the city, waiting, presumably for me and my party to leave its walls. Now, over the course of the previous episode, I have accumulated an immense amount of money from raiding Imperial villages, rather wealthy Imperial villages, if I may add, and I've gathered a small party of undead, as you may recall. And now, we should train these undead, obviously, in combat and whatnot, but we should also try and raid another Imperial village. We have plenty of inventory space to do that. Mainly, I want to get some armor for myself, and armor is ridiculously expensive, so... Sure enough, let's do this. Dwarf Runesmith. In case you couldn't tell, I'm not exactly enthusiastic about this, but as I've stressed in the past, I do have a rather large sum of cash, so, you know, even if I were to lose this fight, and, stand closer, everyone, by the way, and get captured by the dwarves, what's, by the way, captured by the dwarves? Vampire here. There's actually a story about that. We might get in. I might get into it as the battle progresses, depending on how long it goes. But even if I do lose all my men and get captured, doesn't really matter that much with the amount of cash I have. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, getting captured by dwarves. While necessary for the purposes of gameplay and the mod itself, is a little bit preposterous. Namely, I forgot they have blunderbusses. Oh, they have... Yeah, their blunderbusses also don't need to reload, do they? Well, they do, but after like 4 or 5 shots, which I'm not sure I quite understand. That was a great shot. Alright, let's see what we can do. That is loud. That is fucking loud. Alright. Try and get these guys. Get them in the back. Maybe should use my sword as a one-hander now. Well, maybe not. Kill these big annoying guys in heavy armor and the rest should fall easily. Well, that and try and get the blunderbuss people. Jesus Christ. Do they not knock out those blunderbusses? They just kill, right? They can't knock people out. Oh, they can. The fatality rate is a bit ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that. Try and tell me these dwarves aren't overpowered. Look at that shit. Right, I'm going to use this as a one-hander now. Oh, sorry, it's a two-handed weapon. Well, it doesn't seem to help much, but... Thankfully, it takes 10 fucking years for you to reload that thing, so... Good. Good shot. Good shot. Really good shot. Alright, we've actually won with like 2 soldiers left. Good work. Good work, you two. Really good work. 22 killed. It's fine, though. We have a bunch of prisoners, so... Master Miner. Is that better than Blacksmith? Yes. And we have 2 Chaos Zealots. And get a bunch of ghouls going and a bunch of archers. Alright, what's this? We can't wear any of this, but we can sell it. Exactly what we shall do. A decent amount of money, too. Right, now, time to go off and recruit more soldiers. I'm going to do that off camera as well as sell these things, and then we will discuss our next course of action. And on our way to recruit more soldiers for the party, I've ran into this particular fight. Now, considering the font you can't exactly see, but, well, yeah, you can right down there. A bunch of counts versus a Chaos Dwarf horde. So I'm gonna go in and help the vampire counts. It shouldn't be, yeah, like I was just about to say, it shouldn't be really a fight. It's more of a slaughter, but that's kind of how we roll in Sylvania, isn't it? Hey, bit of a lore reference. Anyways, I was gonna say, since we are fighting dwarves, be it chaos, but hey. Getting captured by the dwarves, whilst necessary lore-wise, is oh, sorry, not lore-wise. While necessary gameplay-wise, is a bit preposterous. Think about the lore. The very presence of a vampire next to a dwarf is the equivalent. Oh, how do I explain this? I'll use the following example, even if it might be a little bit offensive. The equivalent to that would be taking a shit on the Bible in front of the Pope and then using it to, using his face to clean off your buttocks, right? That would be how offended a dwarf would be by the very presence of a vampire near him. Their very culture, their very religion, everything that is dwarf about the dwarves is based on ancestral worship. And what do vampires do? They raise the dead. They, specifically go out of their way to disrespect the dwarven ancestors. So, as you might expect, not very fond of them. Skeleton warrior or ghost. Skeleton warriors, definitely. Not a big fan of ghosts. They are pretty powerful, melee-wise and all that, but they don't have any shields, and they don't have any, don't have a lot in the way of defenses. So not a huge fan of them. Anyways, the area I went around Drakenhof is getting a little bit busy. I'm gonna go to Waldenhof and sell my prisoners there and try and recruit some more men. Wow. It is technically correct to call them men, right? They are men. Be it dead, but they're alive for me, goddammit. Alright, let's see what's in the tavern. Mercenary zombie pirate. That sounds particularly attractive to me, but between me and you, mercenaries are not worth it. I have prisoners to sell. Yes, I do. These blacksmiths are worth 70. They fetch a pretty high price. I think they basically paid for all the men they killed. But you know what? That's pretty cheap. Let's grab some of those pirates. Oh, well, actually. Was your mate there just for show, or was he a separate band? No, it was just for show. Okay. Count Stefan Ensam is in here and is wounded. Let's go talk to him. Oh, Waldenhof is not done customly. Huh. Okay. So I found one place that doesn't have custom interiors. Interesting. Hello, Count. Yes, he says, I know exactly who you are. Do you have any quests for me? No. I was hoping to get the mercenary thing done. Do I have the mercenary thing already? Don't think I do. Don't think I do. You will remind me, of course, if I took it without realizing. But I was thinking along the lines of something a little bit different. 9,000. God, that is cool. Eventually, though. Eventually, not just yet. I was thinking along the lines of politics in the future for this particular vampire lord. Or I think I'm a blood knight technically right now. sorry about that. And I was thinking, I want to be a vassal under Vlad von Carstein. I was thinking about getting my own thing going, yeah? Can I join the feast? No, I can't. Is there a tournament? No, there is not. Okay. Unfortunate. But yeah, like I was saying, I was thinking about politics in the future, and I don't think I want to start up my own kingdom. Mainly because that's a little bit complex, and it's kind of breaking the entire Warhammer part of the experience, right? I mean, no vampire lord can just no vampire blood knight can just sort of start up his own kingdom and conquer half of Sylvania. Doesn't exactly sound right. On the other hand, bending to the will of Vlad von Carstein allows for certain restrictions, yes, but for certain benefits in equal measure. Namely, you don't need to think a lot about a lot of the politics, a lot of the title granting and whatnot. You just need to be a little bit power hungry, which I think we can all afford to be. Now, somebody looted these areas down here already. There's just one place I'm a little bit worried about. I'm going to have to rotate the map here. That's this one up here. Is there a... Yes, there is. Runelord Krag the Grim. And he's been fighting orcs a lot. He even has some black ones in the dungeon up there. Meaning I can't exactly loot this thing as much as I wanted to. And most of the Imperial provinces have already been looted. So we should seek out glorious combat then, rather than butchering civilians. As noble as that may sound, it's not exactly profitable. You will admit. What's my party? 49, that's my party capacity. Alright. Tell you what, if we train like another 10 of these zombies, we have a fairly decent fighting force for its size. Well, yeah. Fairly decent, not a miracle or anything. Chaos Dwarf Horde, hello. Bretonnian Knights, Vampire Thralls, Butlers, there's vampires as well, Valet, House Footman, House Servant, Hobgoblin, Wolf Rider, Chaos Warrior, 8 Chaos Blunderbusses, but only 35 men. 8 Chaos Blunderbusses, though. 3 Obsidian Guard. I can kill the Obsidian Guard. Like a headshot should kill one of them with an Impaler. This is an Impaler, right? Yes. Nah. Too many zombies. Too many zombies. I like 20 or something. 24 zombies. I also did level up my my pathfinding, so it should be moving a little bit closer. Forest Golden Army I will fight, though. They are well weak. Provided I catch up to them. And no, apparently a dwarf will defend them. No, unknowingly, perhaps, but he will. Right, let's try and catch up to them. Hello! We will fight you to the end. Yes, indeed. This should be a fun fight. Let's go. Hold the line. Stand closer, please. Get into position, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, way too many zombies. Way too many. Fire away. Fire away, definitively. These guys are by far the most annoying. Did I hit a friendly troop? Yes, I did. How? My god, how many again? Well then, alright, let's see how my troops do without me. Somehow I'm not that enthusiastic anymore. Hold the fucking line. Whatever. Alright. See, make up your mind, you're either going to charge or not. Like, 3 of you charging and the other 10 staying behind does not exactly scream of marital brilliance, if you know what I mean. Thank God they don't have a troll or something. Or a giant. Yes, those exist, by the way. I can't wait to show you those if you haven't seen them in the mod yet or in someone else's videos or whatever. They are fucking brilliant. They regenerate health too, which is great. I think I will eventually, too, being a vampire. I think there are abilities you can get to, and yes, we did just lose our entire army. I think I will eventually regenerate health myself. You know, eventually being the key word there. I think there are certain spells you get, or whatever, certain abilities you can buy. You get them from reading books or something, I'm not sure. But you do get them somehow. You start to regenerate health in combat, or you... Yeah, there are spells, but nowhere near the amount that there should be. Those are being implemented, though, and yes, we did just lose 46 of our men. Lost 2,500 gold, really? Excuse me? Fuck no. Fuck no, I'm captive, mate. Mate. No, we're not doing this. Yeah, I'm retreating. Oh, fuck that, no. No. I'm captive. You don't get to walk up to a captive and tell him, fight me. Well, I'm supposed to believe that the Chaos Dwarves, no, not the Chaos Dwarves, but the regular Dwarves and the Goblins made a treaty with each other. Come on. Look at them. Well, I do have a strategy for beating them, but I'm not sure you want to see it. Here's my strategy. Fire from this distance. If you kill one of them, that's good. Then you retreat and do the same process all over again. You'd be surprised how well it works. It works brilliantly. Come on. Easy does it, dwarfies. They have short legs, you know. It takes them a while to get up here. Hey, we hit one. Somehow thinking an impaler should do more. Should do more damage. And now we're at 28. You see how I'm going to do this? Right, you've seen how I'm going to do it. Now let's move on. Well, that was the most annoying fight ever, and this is what I'm greeted with right after, so... Can't help but think something went wrong there in the overall grand scheme of scripting. Not that it matters too much, though. You seem to be moving a little bit quickly. Off to recruiting again, I suppose. Can we even... No, we can't yet. So, you know what? Let's take a break from recruiting and combat, and let's see what we can... No, let's talk to one of these counts and see what we can do. My thinking is we wait for a few days. Ah, here we go. I'll join Sylvania. That's right. Yes, your enemies are my enemies. We're fighting Sigmar, Kislev. No, naturally, they're allies and all that. Alright. Actually, you know what? Talk to another dude. Hello. How goes the war? So just Sigmar and Kislev. Right, which means I don't need to fight the overpowered dwarves anymore. Instead I get to fight the really well-balanced empire, and that's not sarcastically speaking either. And considering the diversity of units they have, they are really well balanced. And to be the sort of the straight up average force on the map, but being the biggest empire, you know, they do get some advantages, as you might expect. Now where was I? Yes, we should go somewhere. We should do something. Are these villages still looted? Yeah, not that I have the manpower to loot them, but I'll tell you what. Let's go on a recruiting spree once again. But first of all, I feel like I should return to Waldenhof for a moment and like spend some time there. A tournament? No. Ah, if I can find a tournament somewhere, that would be marvelous. Yeah. This is actually fairly cheap. 14,000 for 55 body, 11 other thing. And obviously this is the coolest one. But the price is also ridiculously steep. It's not that hard to get though, it's like a couple of villages, right? The problem is getting to those villages. Oh! Companions! Marius, hello! Yes, you can come along with me, because you're a vampire. The rest of you can go fuck off. Anthrax. Anthrax. Do you have prisoners to tell me? Yes, I do. The runesmith guy, I managed to capture him. For some reason he was just knocked unconscious by my impaler, and I bolt hit him to the head, and he's just unconscious. Seems likely enough, right? Fucking dwarves, man. Dwarves. Right. First aid. Put 3 in that as well. Should have just put 2 and put 1 in iron flash. I know. And increase crossbow thing. Right. Oh, I forgot the dwarves are no longer at war with us, so... There we go. Go and start recruiting once again. The problem is going to be training these men, as you've probably seen thus far. Village is infested by 20 bandits. There's how we're going to train them. Right there is where we're going to train them. Let's just... Yeah, let's just... Oh, hates me. Go ahead and recruit more, and then we'll go back to that place. Speed time up a little bit. We're going on campaign somewhere now. They're just wandering about the place. Fruit, yeah. Why do we need fruit? I don't know. It smells nice. Reminds them of better days or something. Sorry, this village hates me as well. Why? You don't need any help. Fuck you too, then. Bastards. Was I over here? No. Was I down there? No, okay. There's a bunch of soldiers. By the way, in case you couldn't tell, we've now run into the problem of Sylvania being not a very large place. There's only a set amount of villages and only a set amount of recruits you can get in any given time. So, villages infested by 20 ninjas. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Let's go. They are tough, in case you couldn't tell. They are very tough. Ninjas. Supposedly the finest warriors on Earth, even though they're not actually warriors, but don't let anyone tell you that. 48 damage is enough to kill them. Charge! Save me! Save me! Excuse me? Excuse me? Are they dodging? Can they dodge? Is that a thing in this game? It wasn't last time. Ah, there we go. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Move out of the way, or die, whatever. We did it. Finest warriors, my arse, apparently. Glomp. Lost one zombie. Refuse these items. I'll show you why. They weren't going to give me anything. That's why. It's using insider knowledge. It's using, you know, some might even say a little bit cheaty, but... Ooh, we're going on campaign. Awesome, awesome. We're going to see some epic sieges, hopefully. We might even take some Empire holdings or whatever. Probably over there. I'm betting that's where we are. We're going to go there next time. I'm going to do that. We have a... Sorry. We have a relatively decent army. I say, no, we don't. I have like 36 soldiers. It's a miniature band. I know. But we shall put it to good use. We shall indeed put it to good use. And, right, I should probably level up trainer as well. Should I? Base for trainer is intelligence. No. Let's have someone else be the trainer of the group, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let's get me power strike and power draw. I think power draw applies to crossbows too, as you know, as stupid as that may sound initially. Correct me on that, by the way. I can't remember. Does power draw apply to crossbows too? I think it does. Anyways, we're gonna do the entire siege of Oberstyr. Oberstyr? Whatever. Next time we're going to attack the Empire of Sigmar, and we're going to join the campaign. Until then, however, please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video. Take care, and bye-bye.